Hey everyone, Steve F here with this week's joke. It's not a Jewish joke, it's not a yo mama, it's not a series of puns, it's just a joke. It's not even insulting. I, I don't even take potshots at some demographic group. It's just a joke. Although I'm sure if you try real hard, you can take offense to it. So I'll leave that to the professional offense takers out there to do their best. Okay, so here we go. It's World War II in Germany, right, and Europe, and an American soldier has been fighting very hard on the front lines for months, and he's exhausted and he's shell-shocked, and he really needs some rest and recreation and a break from the war. So his squad leader, platoon leader, whatever, gives him a pass to go back to London for a few days and get away from it all. So he's on the train from the airport to London, and he's tired and he's exhausted, and the train is packed, and he's looking for a place to sit down. There's nowhere to sit down. The only place that looks like it might be available is the seat next to this stuffy upper crust, well-dressed woman and her poofy dog, this poodle all with ribbons in its hair and all that, sitting in the seat next to her. So he says, "Listen, ma'am," he says, I'm exhausted. I've been fighting in Europe for 7 months. I'm coming to London for a 3-day pass. There's nowhere to sit. Do you mind? Could your dog sit on your lap? And could I have that seat for the hour's ride to London? And she goes, "You Americans, you are so rude. My Fifi needs her seat. You'll just have to go and find somewhere else to sit. This seat is occupied." He's exasperated. He walks up and down the train from one car to the other. There's nowhere. It's packed. He comes back to the lady a few minutes later. He goes, "Listen, lady," he says, "I've been up and down the train through all the cars. There's nowhere to sit." Because I really need to sit down for a few minutes. I'm exhausted. I've been fighting on your behalf for several months. Can't you just put your dog on your lap and let me sit in that seat?" She goes, "Absolutely not. You Americans you think that everything revolves around you." So he's just frustrated, and he's out of patience. He reaches down, he picks up the little dog, and he throws it out the window, and he sits down. She is aghast. She goes nuts. She starts screaming and crying and yelling to everyone within earshot, "Can't you do something? Can't you see this American soldier has disrespected me? He's thrown my Fifi out the window. It's just terrible. He's the most awful person in the entire world." So there's a nice, distinguished English gentleman sitting across the aisle, and he speaks up. He goes, "Sir, you Americans, you do have a penchant for doing the wrong thing." Says, you insist on eating your dinner while holding your fork in the wrong hand, and you Yanks do drive your cars on the wrong side of the road, and now you've gone and thrown the wrong bitch out of the train. So there you go. That's this week's joke. Okay, I hope you like it. Everybody's getting vaccinated, so I hope you're among them. I hope everyone's feeling well, and the weather has turned. It's very, very nice here, actually, and we may even touch almost 70 degrees tomorrow for the first time, which would be wonderful. Itching to get outside and do a little yard work. I hope everyone is smiling and approaching the day with a good attitude, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks.